Today we're exploring what might be the best bot-free AI note taker for Mac. We're looking at a tool called Fellow. Fellow lets you record, transcribe, and summarize every meeting from your device without using a bot. They have an amazing app that helps you pre-meeting, in the meeting, and then post-meeting. I've covered it a few times on this channel. They did agree to partner with me on this video, but of course, these are my own thoughts and opinions. Now, the reason you clicked on this video is because the most annoying part about some of these modern AI-powered note takers is that a bot will sometimes join your call to take the meetings. If that's an internal team meeting, sure, fine. But if it's a sales call, a client strategy call, or any conversation where you're trying to keep the room feeling normal and natural, that little meeting bot can make the whole thing feel a little weird. So in a second, I will walk you through Fellow so you can understand if it's going to fit your situation well, if it's going to be a good fit for your company. So I'll show you how it works bot free. I'll show you how it handles meetings, and I'll show you how it helps with follow-ups. Okay, so we are on my Mac, and I'm just gonna go down to my dock and open up Fellow. Once you're inside the app, this is what it looks like. This is the calendar view. And just so you guys are aware, this is a test account of mine. There's a lot of private info inside my main Fellow account with the meetings I do with clients and stuff. So this is just the demo account. We've got some meetings here so you can see what it looks like when you've got your calendar populated a bit. But yeah, so it has this little sidebar here that gives you sort of like a quick glance of the day. And then you've got your full view here. From the sidebar, we've got our library here, so we can open that up and you can see all the previous meetings. You can divide those up by channels. So let's say you have team calls and client calls, you can break those up so that way you can see them separated into their own folders. Finally, we have action items. These are tasks that Fellow has extracted from the meetings and pulled them into here so you can actually go take action. You'll be able to see exactly what needs to happen after the meeting. You can also click on the little icon here for your account and then assign it to a different person on your team. And then you've got a few more options here like templates and analytics, stuff like that. But that's the big idea other than the AI features. AI is a core part of Fellow. Obviously, they're using AI to transcribe the meetings and actually get all that data and summarize it for you. But in addition to that, they also have Ask Fellow built in. This little sidebar is going to allow you to chat with all of your past meetings in one place. And these shortcuts are basically like preset prompts that you can use to get the most out of this chat. Typically, I will chat with the notes from Fellow in my Claude through MCP. But if that sentence scared you, then Ask Fellow can do an incredible job as well. Really powerful to have it built in. In a minute, I'll show you what the bot-free recording looks like. But before I do that, let me show you what the setup for a meeting looks like. So let's say this meeting with Sarah here. If I click on it, you can see we have like a preset template here. This is a space for you to take some quick notes and prepare for the meeting if you want to. And then they have a prep for this meeting button here that's going to help you actually prepare. It'll go look at your past meetings with Sarah, if there are any. You can see it found no previous meetings with Sarah because this is just a demo account, but you can see the general format it follows. You can see it has a suggested agenda, stuff like that. If you have a lot of meeting data to work with, then this is going to help you just prepare in a single click for that meeting. Really powerful. Now, next, I want to show you what botless meetings look like in Fellow live, like when you're actually in the call, how it works. So to do that, we just go down to this red record button and click, and you can see we have the option for record now botless. So once the meeting has started, you can see we've got it with the audio feedback right here and the controls, but there's actually a little floating widget on the screen and you can't see it because of my screen recorder. But if I open it up into a companion view, you'll actually be able to see it on the screen now. And you can have this open during the meeting, just so you can see it better. This is Google Meet pulled up beside it, and we've got our companion mode right here with us. Obviously, if my camera wasn't here, I would put it over here so we have more space to work with, but this is a demo. Now, one of the coolest things about this companion mode that you might miss is that the AI features are built in. Ask Fellow is right here with you the entire time. So let's say you have a history of meeting with the same person a few times a month, and they're all inside your Fellow account. You can go in here and use this as a reference for whatever you talked about with them 2 months ago. It doesn't matter. So let's say I'm on a call with Henry and we need to discuss something that Henry did 2 months ago. I can just open up Ask Fellow and I can say, what did Henry talk about last month when we were going over the marketing decisions? Obviously I would type it, but you get the point. And I could send that off mid-meeting, and this wouldn't be distracting Henry at all. We'd just be having a conversation, but then right away, I would get the answer back and I would be able to continue the conversation with the full context that I need to have the best conversation possible. Just incredibly powerful stuff. It's going to make you a more effective teammate, or maybe if it's a client, it's going to help you better serve that client so they're going to be happier and want to continue working with you. Now, when you're done with the meeting, all you do is go down here and click Stop and Generate AI Notes. So we click that, you get a little pop-up, and we stop and generate. I'm going to close out of this meeting because that's not really necessary now. And now Fellow is done generating the meeting notes. It just took like 10 seconds. So you can see we've got the full recording of the meeting here. It actually divides it up into chapters like you might see on YouTube. Super cool. In addition to the summary, we have access to the full transcript here of everything I just said to you guys. And then you can go back to the original agenda if you want to reference that later. You can see inside the summary, it gives you the timestamps. And if you want to take this summary somewhere else to another app, if you want to send it in an email, whatever, obviously you could share it. But something I like to do is just go to copy AI note, or you can copy the transcript and the summary, whatever. And then I just paste it wherever I want. Now, this fake meeting I just did didn't actually show us any action items or decisions because we weren't talking about that kind of stuff. So you can see in this other call here, we've got our action items and our decisions. So if you actually have a proper meeting, you're going to see all of these things that are going to get extracted out of the call that you can actually use. I think that's the most important part, generally making sure you're actually doing something with the stuff that you've talked about in the meeting. Nobody wants to waste time, right? Let's actually get what we needed from the meeting and then go do things. So that's the general idea of Fellow. You can see it has a lot of features. Unlike a lot of the more minimalist note takers that are available, Fellow is going to give you every feature that you might need. This is like as powerful as it gets for this kind of thing, and it's set up to work with Teams beautifully. I've used it on Mac a lot and I've never had any issues with performance or anything. It always feels very fast. Another feature that I love is that it has this meeting little notification thing up here. So I can see when my next meeting is, and I can open it up here and you can see the meeting. I can join from here and it's got a little overview of my calendar. And then it also has the action items for you to see right here as well, which you can check off if you want. This is just a great little extra feature that makes it even more enjoyable to use on your Mac. As far as pricing goes, Fellow has a free plan for businesses and individuals that allows you to go try it out and use some of their features. And if you upgrade to the paid plans, you're gonna get more recordings, more AI features. Definitely worth it if you're using this professionally. I didn't even mention that they have a ton of different integrations. So whatever tools you guys are using, this is going to slot right in and allow you to have the best workflows possible. So who is Fellow best for? Fellow is best for people who treat meetings as part of a workflow. If you want the recording, the transcript, the summary, and everything else without the bot, then Fellow is going to be an amazing solution. And if you have a team that needs a shared recording that they can all work together with, and where you're able to assign action items after a meeting, Fellow is the best solution available for that. Just overall, Fellow is one of the strongest options that I've tested. If you want to try Fellow, I'll leave my link in the description below. Using that link supports this channel. I really appreciate it, guys. Go try it out for free and let me know what you think in the comments. If you want to see how to use Fellow's MCP with Claude to actually take your notes into Claude and work with them that way, then I've made another video that I will link in the description of the video as well. I cover that entire process step by step. It's really powerful and it's how I prefer to work. You guys will love it if you're looking for something like that. Thank you guys for watching the video all the way to the end. Every week I break down exciting new AI tools. I show you how to use them as an entrepreneur, as a creator, as a marketer, all kinds of things like that. No matter what you do professionally, I probably cover some tools that will help you on this channel. If you enjoyed this video and you thought it was helpful, drop a like and a comment. I really appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end, and I hope you have an amazing day. Thanks for watching.